Hello, boys and girls. We are going to continue our unit on color wheels, and I'd like you to sample some of these. Take a look at what some of these high school students have created and posted on the web. So what you're seeing is a really inspiring collection of color wheels, and these kids, again, are high school kids, and most of them began with a protractor, like a half a circle kind of a tool that you would use with regular paper or a good quality paper and colored pencils. So your first color wheel will be created online, and your second color wheel will be more of a design with color, still kind of a wheel, and you'll want to then submit the two to me, and we'll do that on Google Presentations. Hello, boys and girls. Here we are on Google Drive, and we are going to create again. This time, rather than a drawing, we're going to create a presentation, and also after that I'm going to have you fill out a Google form. But your presentation will be a group presentation of all of our color wheels, which we will add. And when you start a presentation, we'll add them all together. I'll just slide over here so you can see there are lots of themes to choose from. So because we are a group of students, I just chose a very simple one, but there certainly are lots to choose from that are free. I thought because our color wheels are so colorful that it would just be nice to start with something very simple. So I went with the light gradient. So you click on your theme, or maybe it's a double click, and then Google Presentation brings it right up. And you'll see a text box and a subtitle box. The text box and the subtitle box I've already filled out, so let me just pull those up. All right, boys and girls, here's what a Google presentation looks like, and I've already added a title and selected a type font. You would do this by going to the top, and you have all these great tools up here. Now I think I'd like to make it more colorful, so text color. We could go with maybe one of my favorites, and I can actually show you how to mix a color because we haven't done that yet. Let's go to custom color, and if we just move this around, we can get any color that's in that little circle. And to make it darker, we go down, and lighter, we go up. So every color has that range. Let's just start here. Click OK, and there's our title, and we'll continue down here with a new color in this text box by selecting it, and maybe green, kind of a complement of a red. Next, I'm going to show you on a Google presentation some of the images over here on the left that I have imported just to give you a feel of what a presentation is. It's a collection of color wheels. Ours will be color wheels. Let me see if I can get this to show. If we say start presentation, which again is up here, we might be able to see it live right now. I think it's going to do something. full screen, but you get the idea. I have a name too up in the corner. And again, these are just samples for you to see. So we're going to try that again and get this presentation to work. It may, again, be full screen. And I had a request for you to all put your names up in the upper left. So as I click on it, you'll see, drag that up a little, we have Sally's got a shape color wheel going. This is just a image I pulled in. And here's the, very much like the one you'll create, and there is a place for your name up on the top. Here's another one. I'm sorry, not seeing the full image. And another one. And again, your name will be in the left, and that's pretty easy to do. Here I've selected the name, the text box. I've selected a color, and over here you can see the alignment. So if I was to click center, Tim would move to the center, and I think for our purposes it's going to work out well on the left so we can fit our artwork. Here I've brought you to Google Docs Help, where we can find out exactly how to insert our two color wheels, one that's I showed you on the first Screen-O-Matic, and here's directions for the second. So there are lots of ways to enter a slide or an image. Actually, I've selected copy and paste in Google Presentations, and here you can see you just basically will be either, well, let me think about this for a minute. There's 3 different ways to do it. You can drag and drop your image, you can upload an image that's saved, or you can enter the URL. So this is something that's going to be unique depending on how you want to get your artwork in. And we may have to talk about this individually, but I did want to just demonstrate a little bit about Google Presentation. And there's always more than one way of doing things. But getting back to Google Drive, here we are again on Google Drive, and this is the final part of your project. I went to Google Drive and I created a form, and I'd like you to see when you press create, you can create a form too. And maybe another time I will have you create the form. Here I just have some questions that I'd like you to see. Actually, we're going to go to the live version. This is how you will see it. I can see your answers on a spreadsheet, which is what you just saw. We'll see exactly which you put for answers, but this is mostly multiple choice, and you'll see, oh, maybe we have about 10 questions, and at the end of answering, most of them are multiple choice. I'd like you to push submit. So there's the submit button, and I think you'll learn so much about color, you'll really be impressed with how much you've learned after you've done these 2 color wheels. So thank you very much.